everybody. Welcome to the Black Friday edition of Daily Distinction. Just doing a quick check-in like we do typically on the weekends. I know it's Friday. It's not technically quite yet the weekend, but figured that since it's the day after Thanksgiving, might as well just check in for a minute. And just a quick reminder. First of all, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. If you're watching on replay or whether you're watching live, it's great to have you here. I'm really happy that you are here. The reminder, what we talked about yesterday, Thanksgiving should inspire thanks living. And I hope that you are living in thanks, even though it's a crazy time right now, and even though it's no longer Thanksgiving. So remember, it's not just giving thanks, it's living thanks that makes all the difference. So hope everybody here is wearing off the turkey and having a great day. Hey, Darcy, great to see you. Yeah, we're working off the turkey. Quick lesson, Brian, and glad that you're here. Hello from beautiful Silicon Valley, Charles. It's great to see you. Man, it is a fabulous day. A little chilly. It's 54 degrees. What would they give in Indiana right now to have sunny at 54? I'm thankful for that. Hey, Donovan, and that's a great segue to what I'm going to talk about, which is all of us in business understand that there are certain times of the year that we probably have sales, right? I mean, and today, Black Friday, is the day that's been known for sales. Now, I know that it's changing some because of, the pandemic, and stores are trying to be careful about social distancing and all those kinds of things, So I understand that this year is kind of different. However, there's a principle I want us to remember. It's something I want you to think about. So this morning I got up and I'm online, and I got an email from a company where I just purchased something about a month ago, 3 weeks, a month ago. That same product is now on sale for half off. How did I feel about the sale at that moment? At that moment, did I go, oh gosh, I am thrilled that all of these other people are going to buy this for half of what I paid for it? Or did I go, man, if I'd have known it was going to be that much off, I would have waited. See, and the problem is, maybe I would have waited and then decided to buy something else. I think there is an inherent danger in huge discounts that we have to be aware of. Please don't get me wrong. I am not saying that we shouldn't have a Black Friday sale. I am not saying that we shouldn't buy from Black Friday sales. But what I am suggesting is there is a danger inherent in that with current and particularly new customers. Because I got to tell you, I saw that ad and I thought I wasted $75 that I could have saved by waiting till it was half off. And hey, I'm glad that other people can buy the product for half of what I paid for it. Good for you. But I'd love to have that $75 back in my pocket. So one of the things I want to suggest is, what do we do? Do we, like Charles Wright, check the store or see about the policy for reduced prices? That's one way that we can do it. Another way is to reach out to those that have bought the product in the last, and you make the call, 30, 60, 90 days, and say, you may have seen that we offered a Black Friday discount on your product. That, obviously, we can't run that price all year long. Obviously, it's a special, unique situation, but we appreciate your business. So here's X% off your next purchase with us that's only available to our existing customers or the customers that have signed up in the last 90 days. In other words, be aware, because that's one of the things. It's like the company that I bought from didn't care about that I'd purchased, didn't care that I'd spent money, didn't care about any of that. So finding a way to connect with them and let your new customers know that these sale customers that you just acquired, it's not the way that it's going to be. Yeah. Hey, Brian, I appreciate that. We've got some stuff coming down the pike probably next week that we're finishing up some ideas on that. So I appreciate it so much. Hey, Darcy. Yes, it is. Thanks, living. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, hey, Scott, great to see you. Thank you for being here today. So one of the things I want you to think about is that anytime you have a sale, what does that mean to the people that already purchased at the regular price? I also want to suggest that's part of where discounting is so challenging, and we're going to talk about this at the next Distinction Summit in depth. But one of the things that I want you to think about is, if you cut 10% off, let's say you give somebody 10% off, assuming that the price is, assuming your cost is the same. In other words, what it costs you to produce that product. Let's say it's the same. So you cut 10% of the price. How much do you have to sell? How many more units do you have to sell to make the same amount of money? And I'm going to suggest to you, it's going to shock you when you do the math. It's a lot more than 10%. We tend to think, hey, if I cut my price by 10% and sell 10% more, I'm going to be great. Do the math. That's not true. You've got to sell a lot more than that. So, Donovan, really, do I purchase for a deal? It's got to be too good to be true. You have to solve a problem. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Charles, you're exactly right. That's one of the things I talk about is that, new customers only. I saw a thing, Wall Street Journal was running that. New customers only, you can subscribe for, I forget what it was, like $3 a month. And I'm like, well, why am I paying $22 a month? It was an incentive to create a new subscription under a different email address and a made-up name. They're encouraging me to be a liar. I get it. We want new customers. We want to bring them in. But I think there's a point that we have to consider. So that's just the idea I want you to think about today, that as you discount your service, and then, hey, there's nothing wrong with having a sale. There's nothing wrong with, with offering a special deal. But you got to make sure again, it's like when we say it's a numbers game. Yeah, it's true, but you got to know all the numbers, right? You can't just know part of the numbers. You got to know all the numbers. And so when you do that, you're better able to grow your business and to deliver for your current, new, and future customers as well. Yeah, it's crazy. There's been studies about Black Friday shopping. Yeah, it's exactly right, Brian. It's exactly right. You're not saving what you think you're saving. It's like the old grocery store trick. You mark it up on Wednesday, so that on Thursday's paper you can say it's 30% off, but it's 30% off the price that you increased by 25% the day before. So you're exactly right. But what does a sale mean? And what do we say? You got to know the numbers, but you got to know all the numbers to make it effective. Because remember, the experience that customers have is not just when they're doing business with you. It's how they feel about all of the things you send out. It's how they feel about all of the contact they have with you. All of that creates the customer experience. Well, hey, that's it for this short check-in. We'll check in again with you briefly tomorrow. And I look forward to talking to you again on the next Daily Distinction. Thanks for being here.